Welcome back to Character Select. Dave Third, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man!
The city that never sleeps.
Check it out.
Ooh.
Miles, that's great. Thanks so much.
Do you want me to meet you there? Just in case you need some backup?
No, but don't worry. We'll get you out in the field soon enough.
Cool. Okay, can't wait. Like, literally, waiting is really hard.
I know, Miles, I know.
Waiting is really hard. By that I mean I'm really erect.
I think the saddest thing about Screwball is that, in a way, she's a victim of her own fans.
No,
Most criminals have an
she's
end goal,
not.
But I don't think Screwball does. She's just a social media addict. As long as her fans keep giving her validation, she's going to keep doing more and more dangerous stunts. Which is why I need to stop her. Tonight.
Rap party. It must be lonely being Spider-Man. Why would he be lonely? He's got the love and admiration of the whole city. You can't open up to the whole city. Maybe he gets tired of having to be someone else all the time. Yeah. Alright, so, hero or villain based on a deep-sea creature.
Yes.
I'm just gonna go with giants. No, wait, I'm sorry. I just changed my mind. I'm gonna go with, Coelacanth.
Coelacanth?
Yeah, I know I always pronounce that incorrectly, but...
Hey, Peter.
What?
Miles, you done with your assignments?
Yeah, and I can see why it's so important. But listen, I took a look at those web shooters in your bag. Are those for me?
Yes, but only when you're ready. What were you doing in my bag?
It was open, and I could see them, sort of. And I just noticed that the nozzle size and shape is the same as your other ones.
Yeah, so?
Well, according to Hooke's law, elastic force is linear with distance given all factors are equal. But you and I aren't equal.
Wow, you're right. Just a few pounds can affect tensile strength, rate of web fluid consumption,
and a few other things. But I've done all the calculations. If we just tighten the nozzle diameter by 0.7 millimeters,
I'll be right back, Miles. I like how I don't have to do anything to stop that. It just stops.
Oh. I'm gonna stop the other one. Hey. Oh. You ever hit somebody with a fully automatic laser turret?
according to Hooke's law, elastic force is linear with distance given all factors are equal. But you and I aren't equal.
Wow, you're right. Just a few pounds can affect tensile strength, rate of web fluid
Welcome to
consumption.
Spider-Man multitasking with Spider-Man.
Apparently, yeah.
If we just tighten the nozzle diameter by 0.7 millimeters, it all pretty much evens out.
I think I've officially underestimated you.
But
Right?
It seems like you're more than ready for field training.
so
As soon as I'm done dealing
the idea is Miles is smaller,
Yep.
Nope,
so you don't want to use as much web fluid
call it off.
for swinging and all that.
Correct.
But what about
Least fun superhero ever.
like
What about what?
apparently like it's dialed in before it's used.
Well, it's dialed in for Spidey.
Right.
Right.
But what about picking up people? Would that mean Miles is not as good at like grabbing people or things with his webs then? Because
Not
they're
necessarily,
smaller?
but if Miles is smaller, even if he does have super strength, it's probably not on par with Peter's strength. So if he pulls somebody with his webs and he's not as strong and it's thicker, it's not going to react the same way that he expects it to.
I suppose.
I hear the EDM. But first, we got to
Adam.
deal with this crime.
You're deep sea hero or villain.
Coelacanth.
Looks like a shipment to Sicario.
But what are they about?
Getting back on track.
It's just a dude with armor and a really weird, like, snail fetish.
Knocked over.
But he dresses up like a snail, and all of his crimes take a really long time.
That's not what a coelacanth is.
I might be incorrect about what a coelacanth is, then. I just really like the name.
Coelacanth is the ancient the fish with the big jaw.
Ah. Okay, so he's just a Jaws ripoff then. Donk.
Uh,
Problem solved. My only exposure to the term coelacanth
Hopefully they'll get shipped out soon.
is, hey, you're welcome, is, XCOM Terror from the Deep, where it's not actually in the game, but it is the code name for your submersible weapon system, aka your underwater tank. Alright, Screwball. Oh, for fuck's sake.
And the coelacanth was used as inspiration for the relicanth Pokemon.
Oh, there you go.
Which is a rock water. Because the coelacanth was long thought to be extinct. But it's not. It's alive. It's just fucking ancient.
Put this much effort into your fashion choices.
Interesting. Oh, hi.
We're gonna need backup. I'll get the door. You get Spidey. Bring him back hard.
Do. Dance with me in the air, gentlemen.
The coelacanths were thought to have become extinct in the late Cretaceous, around 66 million years ago, but were rediscovered in 1938 off the coast of South Africa. The coelacanth was long considered a living fossil because scientists thought it was the sole remaining member of a taxon, otherwise known only from fossils with no close relations alive, and that it evolved into its roughly current form approximately 400 million years ago. However, more recent studies have shown that the coelacanth body shapes are much more diverse than previously thought.
Huh. And now you know, and knowing is half the battle. The other half involves killing people, but we don't talk about that. God damn.
That half is much bigger than the other half.
Actually, no. Not really. Not as much as you'd think, really. The least difficult part of conducting combat, as weird as this sounds on a major scale, is the actual battles. The most difficult is logistics and intelligence. Thank you for shooting that dude. I appreciate it. Stop working on the door.
It's amazing that, like, they... I know it's just the way this type of crime works, but it's just amazing that they'd sit there and struggle with the door while you're sitting there taking everybody out.
I think these trucks are specifically armored against entry, though.
Yeah, but, like, why they wouldn't just try and finish you off before...
Because it's obviously not working out for them.
My bad.
Neither is breaking into the truck.
True. I hear the music.
Not exactly subtle.
Sorry, we got to do this right.
You can come in a suit.
Gonna come, Spidey.
Okay, Screwball must be here somewhere. Unless she's faking me out again. This feels like a party she'd want to attend.
Hey y'all! Hope you're having fun! Don't forget to tag me in your selfies! Oh, look! Spider-Man's here! What a nice surprise! Everyone ready for the season finale?
Uh-oh.
Screwball!
What the?
Don't move!
Oh, there she is!
The world is watching!
Holy shit! I
Because
didn't
people are watching
expect her to be
doesn't
that
mean you're any
fast.
better of a person.
Wow! Mood killer! Try to keep the banter light and fun, Kay?
No.
Who wants to see
Might not want to be so close to the ground.
I don't know why I was.
Oh, complete every photobomb the Screwball activates to defuse the traps they're hooked up to. Oh, but early.
Close enough.
Stop!
No way, Jose! Look at that spike in concurrent viewers! We gotta keep this thing... Oh,
Ah, fuck.
Booty shot.
Time for a twist.
Man, everybody's got drones these days.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't why am I not fucking parkouring through the city very effectively? Nope, not close enough.
Yeah. But I've been trained to fly through those things in other challenges.
Excuse me, folks.
Upsy daisy.
Oh my god, swing higher, Spidey. What the hell?
It's because you trained yourself to swing as low as possible.
I guess?
Don't miss the photo bomb.
And
Boop.
booty shot.
I can't even get close enough to the fucking drones. Ow.
Your followers don't care about you. That's one drone.
I'm a role model. I have a responsibility to my people.
That's all of them. Finally, time to get close and finish this.
There you go.
Ha! Gotcha.
She doesn't even have like special shoes on.
Because I want
How is she jumping so?
Look how many followers I gained. Yes.
Finally.
I am right. Of course you do. Mind if I live stream on the way to the station?
Officially unfollowed.
Unplugged. And now she can't say that she wasn't doing stuff because she's got fucking like bombs that are all over the place.
Yeah.
So, well,
Well,
one
that's kind
fucking
of an anticlimactic end, though.
well, it was always a side mission. She was never the
Yeah.
main focus.
What? It was a side mission and 3 DLC, like the main game and 3 DLCs.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, they put her in a back with squad car.
Sorry, spider emergency.
Well, I mean, I think the thing is, I think that's the kind of the idea, right? It's not about glorifying them. It's about here we fucking go.
No, Jared, I said I wanted crushed ice, not. What do you mean we're live? Oh. Listeners, rush heads. Stop me if you heard this one before. Spider-Man just chased a bunch of thugs through the streets, putting citizens in danger and leaving millions in property damage in his wake.
I've heard that one before.
This time, he had a little help from a certain silver-haired vigilante who turned the
Am I in the wrong districts? Jesus, I'm not getting any crimes.
into her own personal shooting gallery with a flying death machine. But that's not the worst of it, folks. Oh no. What could be worse, you ask? The traffic, the gridlock. It was so
JJ?
bad that yours truly missed a very important dental appointment. Now
JJ?
it's waiting 6 months for the next opening. How many other people miss dental appointments because of this? Dozens? Hundreds? Thousands?
You alright?
Of course, leads us to the obvious
JJ?
Spider-Man causes tooth decay.
Alright, there we go. We're back to normal.
I mean, you could have had a decent comment there about like a foreign national causing millions of damage and
But no, he's fucking JJ.
yeah,
Spider-Man causes tooth decay.
Gotta fuck it up.
Spider-Man's here. Close up. I think there's Sable Tech in there. And guys, trust me, you do not want to get on her bad side.
I'm not on her bad side, and I still don't want to be on her good side.
And
Whee!
thunk. Apparently,
There you go, officers.
maybe the Oscorp doors are
Oh, crap.
nice and sealed, but those windows are not. Those are not hardened against
Spider-Man? Thank you.
or any kind of force.
Well, Spider-Man, like, a fucking 165-pound dude swinging in full force with
Stop
both
making this
feet.
stuff for Sable.
Right, but if they're hardened against entry to the point where only Spider-Man would be able to get through, you would crush the people's head against the glass when you kick them out.
Except that the glass slows him down. And then he crashes the glass on the other side and kills the... Yeah, okay, you're right. The physics don't make sense. It's fine.
You would smash their heads like grapes when you were kicking them out.
Jesus. Let's not say we did.
Yoink.
That's it. You guys are on a timeout.
All right, we good?
What the hell was that?
I don't know what I
You guys
saw,
just
but it was
ragdolled
weird.
out of the car.
More hammerhead goons? I've definitely earned an Eddie's pie after this.
Oh, I'm gonna have to watch that back on the YouTube.
I believe that is what you call yeetus fucking deletus.
Norman Reedus and his groovy fetus.
Did you like Death Stranding? Did you play Death Stranding?
I did. I beat it. Like is a strong word.
Did you find it interesting and enjoyable for the duration of the time that you played it?
I found the gameplay interesting.
Okay, the story was fucking Kojima hot garbage.
The story, yeah, the story's just bad. I'm sorry, Kojima fans. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't even make any internal sense.
Yeah,
like it has no internal consistency with itself.
I was kind of on board right up until we got what's the name of the guy that Guillermo del Toro plays?
Oh, Deadman?
Deadman? Yeah. And then the fucking guy with
Die Hardman.
Die Hardman. I'm like, wait a second. You've got a guy named Sam and a guy who literally goes by the name Die Hardman. Oh, it's as bad as Hot Coldman.
Sam Porter Bridges is a guy who literally builds bridges while carrying stuff. A porter.
Yep.
It's just everyone was named like so on the point that you have to think like the Kojima thought he was being subtle.
Yeah. Well, I mean, for what it's worth, having played through most of the Metal Gear series at this point, Kojima has done that all the time.
Yeah,
that's kind of his thing. Like, he calls one character Dirty Duck, and he's a coward. The guy that instigates everything in... Okay.
There's a whippy boy.
Just take care of that. The guy that instigates everything in Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker is Hot Coldman. You know? I mean...
Yeah. He's not good at the names. Sorry, Kojima fans. He's not good at the names. The gameplay of the delivery stuff was alright. Like the physics of it's amazing.
Yeah.
But it's just delivering stuff.
Yeah, I kind of wish that there had been more of that and less story. I never finished the game.
And less of the combat stuff. Like, the parts where you have to, like, fill up your inventory with, like, assault rifles.
Yeah.
And carry around, like, a giant pallet of weaponry on your back. It's just, no.
There's a point, I think it's at the end of Act 2. Yeah, I think it's at the end of Act 2, where you get sent to, basically World War I trenches, and you have to fight.
Yeah.
And it's so uncharacteristic of everything that's led up to that point that I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I had to try for 2 hours.
It's very, there's like Aaron's talked about that kind of design a lot in his games. I forget what it's called, where it takes you out of the universe. There's like...
It's just the suspension of disbelief is broken.
Yes. And at that point, it's just like...
Oh, that guy's dead.
You're taken out of the world that they've built. And just like... Then you have to just like... You realize you're playing a game.
Yeah.
And
again,
nothing makes sense.
I really, really liked the gameplay. Like, it was so different from what it from the typical idea of games that you normally play, but it was so much fun to just do something so unusual. And then...
Yeah. And then it wants you to do the usual thing of go through like a third-person shooter
And it's
segment.
like, you didn't design the game for this.
Yeah. It should have just been all... it should have been mostly delivery stuff. Like, the stealth parts, some of them are okay. I think there's way too many of the, like, the ghost people areas.
The BTs.
Yeah. I also hate how BTs work in cutscenes. Because in cutscenes, like BTs, you know, the prints, the hand prints.
Yeah.
They can show up like millimeters from your fucking face. Which implies they are physically millimeters from your fucking face.
But they're not.
Like, when you actually encounter them in the actual gameplay sections, by that point, you're fucked.
Yeah. If they're that close, they know that you're there, yeah.
Yeah, but not in cutscenes.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
I was
well,
paying
he's dead.
attention. Oops.
Good, Spidey.
And you're 47.
Could you imagine actually trying to stand on that? The top of an umbrella?
I mean... I can imagine trying.
I don't think it would hold your weight.
Looks like a shipment to Symkaria. Better get it back on track.
Hi, guys.
Stealing relief supplies? This tells me all I need to know.
Excuse me.
about your character.
Alright, cool.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, that could not have gone better.
Big 'em chunk.
Oh.
He's actually a big gun chunk.
Big gun chunk.
Big gun chunk.
Ow.
He likes to shoot the ground first. Yeah, attack.
I don't think he's very good at using the gun, really. Alright.
I was gonna say use the
Chunk.
takedown from the air, see if it's different.
I could've...
Hopefully they'll get shipped out soon.
Remind me to do that next time. Because you know that's not the last we've seen of
Yeah.
miniguns.
Hey, Dave, do that next time.
Thank you. But yeah, Death Stranding, in addition to a story that is densely incomprehensible for at least 2 hours. At least 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
It just... The divergence from what they set up for the 10 hours before is frustrating. And I wish that wasn't the case, but I think it's a beautiful game. I think the acting in it is surprisingly good. And I think that it's not really worth playing.
Yeah.
Unless you want to ignore that stuff.
Let's, like, yeah. There's something to be said for if you like the nonsensical nature of that.
Yeah.
If you're a Kojima fan, you've probably already tuned us out.
Yeah.
You probably have already said, you know, oh, you just don't get it.
Who?
We get it.
Yeah. I mean,
Doesn't make any sense.
I'm playing through the goddamn Metal Gear Solid, or the Metal Gear series. We've been putting into the fucking work and doing that for the last 5 years. Because I really like the Metal Gear series, and I like what Kojima did with it. I just think that
Metal Gear.
More
I just think that
hammerhead
Death
guns?
Stranding is what happens
Earn
when
Eddie's pie after this.
Death Stranding is what happens when somebody gets too into their own head about how good they are and says they don't need an editor.
Like, there are definitely people, I think, that work better with a filter.
Yeah.
Sable's gonna be happy I got her stuff back. Actually,
She won't be happy. Yeah, like, I mentioned this on one of our Final Fantasy XIV Friday streams, which you can watch every Friday at twitch.tv/CharacterSelect show. Tom Clancy, first of all, Tom Clancy was an asshole. I don't care if you're not supposed to speak ill of the dead or not, but he was an asshole.
It's okay, unrelated.
Yeah, but I do like reading his books on occasion, and Hunt for Red October is tight. It's good. It's got just enough details to put you into the book, and it's like 300 pages long.
looks like that Osborne.
It's great.
You guys put this much effort into your fashion choices.
The Bear and the Dragon is 1,400 pages long, and it should have been about 500 to 600 pages long. No. No.
And stop hitting yourself.
Donk. Did you?
And get that guy.
Hammerhead's got a lot of guys on his payroll.
Yeah, I noticed. Oh, I got my Spidey legs under me, guys. Now you're in trouble.
As long as you don't forget the guy on the door.
Yeah. Oh, they killed me.
So much for your Spidey leg.
What happened? I didn't even see what
You
killed
just
me.
got fucking blasted.
That was so
Point
weird.
blank.
Oh, God, there's still another fucking District of Crimes. There's only we only have 9 more crimes to deal with, but man,
I'm surprising. It surprises me that they didn't take you anywhere else.
out of
in
New
this-
York, you mean?
In these DLCs, not like you don't have to go out of New York. What's it?
Manhattan.
Liberty Island.
Well, I can understand why they didn't. Because it costs a lot of money and a lot of time and a lot of effort to model the city. And for DLC, you don't model another city or another area.
I mean, a lot of DLCs add new areas.
Sure,
Like,
but their original areas aren't this big without loading screens, you know? It's
Like,
just, it would be a lot.
it's DLC. It's part of what you expect. Alright? And Liberty Island is still part of New York. Spider-Man goes there.
But nothing fucking
Spider-Man has
happens.
been known.
Can't we talk without rockets?
Sit. Sit. Go sit. Sit.
Bye! He's dead. That guy's dead.
Hopefully. I mean,
He's gonna reach terminal velocity by the time the web thing kicks in and attaches him to the wall. So he's just gonna splat against a wall, covered in webs.
Really?
That's not gonna look good.
bonk.
Oh, that's broken neck.
Bonk. Still so much fun. Whee!
Oh,
Whee!
not quite. And swing him off. Yep. Bye. Yoink.
Alright, cool.
Ready for a vacation. Somewhere tropical, no rockets.
Not unless it's a gin sling rocket, am I right?
Or if it's a rocket in his pocket.
Or pocket rockets if he goes to Vegas.
Officers are in pursuit of
Oh, could you imagine Spider-Man in Vegas?
Spider sense, you're about to lose money. Well...
He would not be able to stop himself from getting involved in shit.
Okay, do you really think that the crime rate in Vegas is high? Look it up.
By crime...
Guys, we got a spider sighting.
Like, first off, the crime rate in New York isn't as bad as this.
No. True.
But also, like... Spidey, like... Spider sensing, the house cheating at stuff.
Oh, well, yeah.
And then needing to get involved in that.
For what it's worth, there are laws against the house rigging games in Vegas.
That just means they can't get caught.
True. But it's so much easier to just play the odds, because you know the saying, the house always wins? Statistically, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't need to rig the games. They just let people play, make the occasional payout, and call it good. That guy's going for a swim. Why are you crossing the road right now? What the fuck, lady?
It's like, I need to get to my dental appointment. Stop causing tooth decay, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man causes tooth decay. Spider-Man causes tooth decay. She screams as she gets punched in the face by a Magia goon in power armor.
And stop hitting yourself. Huh? One more guy.
What?
Two more guys.
Oh, hey. Swimming time.
One more guy.
It turns out traditional media isn't dead quite yet. Not that any of my listeners ever have.
Shut up, JJ. I'm busy.
Boom. You ever get hit by 2 car doors?
And that's only because one of them missed. It would have been 3.
You hit him with the first one.
Nah, I pulled it off the wrong side of the car.
Oh, I mean...
Alright. Next time on Character Select, we will continue cleaning up the city. There's a crime here already. God damn it. And go from there. So thank you very much for watching. Make sure to click that like button down below if you liked it. And third, I forgot your name for a second. I'm sorry.
Me.
You guys looking to get cool tech for cheap?
Come up
You should just wait for Black Friday like everyone else.
with a hero or villain based on your favorite food.
Favorite food?
Your favorite food.
That's going to be a weird one. Leave your comments down below.